Hello. Do you like my change of location? I do. I like it here. Because I'm not playing the piano. And it's a good area. Thought I would do something a little bit more deep today. This video may get a little bit emotional and a little bit sad. For me, anyway. It'll be sad for me. You may all be cold, so it may not be sad for you, but it's sad for me, so the subject that I'm going to be talking about today is refugees, immigration, and all that kind of stuff. So, enjoy. First of all, I should get my viewpoint on this out. Before I talk about it, I think I should actually tell you what I think. Like, view of what I think. What was that? I do not know. I believe that it's fine and it should happen because it helps countries grow, it helps countries better, and it's a good thing, but it's seen as a bad thing. And I'm going to give you some reasons why it's a good thing. I am very passionate about this subject, so hopefully you enjoy it. Or rather, hopefully you learn something from it rather than enjoy it. I think that people are just people. And we shouldn't be afraid of people because they're just humans, exactly the same as us, who may have opinions that we don't agree with, but they're still people and we shouldn't be afraid of them. Although, I'm afraid of people who disagree with this point of view, especially as they don't really think about it properly. They just think about themselves in this situation. They don't think about the other person and how they feel. And I think that what we're taught in school when it comes to this is completely abolished and like no one pays attention to it anymore. When this situation comes along and when this kind of thing happens, people completely forget about the childish rules that we have as a kid about sharing, and like you're always taught to share things. Like it's exactly the same as sharing a toy, it's just sharing a country, sharing a world, to be honest. People are people. People should be allowed to go wherever they want to feel safe. Okay? These people aren't leaving because it's too hot or it's too cold. They're leaving for a really good reason. Like, I understand if people turn you away from a country because you haven't got, like if you go to Australia for example, you haven't got exactly what they want, like your skills. You're only going to Australia because you think it's nice there, you want the weather. They don't care about the weather in Britain because every British person can tell you that the weather in Britain is awful. They're not coming here for the weather, they're coming here for a safe place to live. They have little to nothing, they just want to feel safe. That is nothing, that is not too much to ask from other countries. And it's awful how like most of Britain are treating this situation. I think the reason this subject is so important and I'm so passionate about this subject is because I'm surrounded at school by so many ignorant people who think otherwise and just don't think about the other person, and they need to. For example, the other day we watched a clip about this little girl who was in a camp and she was explaining what this refugee camp was like for her. She was kind of talking a bit calmer, and then there was another girl who experienced a horrible incident where a plane came over, dropped a bomb, and it killed a family or friend. I can't remember which, I was just so angry. A family member or a friend or someone quite close to her, and she was devastated. She had lost everything, she had to leave her house, and then she finally felt slightly safer, but she still like was hanging on. This like 10-11-year-old girl who was looking after like her little brothers who were like 5 and babies, like she was holding like babies and stuff, and she just lost this family member. And she was quite, obviously she was quite like fast talking, and she was quite aggressive with her words, but you would be if you lost everything and like a bomb had just fell on your house. Well, tent, it wasn't even a house. And somebody commented afterwards that girl deserved a slap, she was very feisty. I was so angry with this comment. I didn't say it, I mean, I did kind of stress my anger in front of this person going, I was just like, that is just so rude. That is just not, you're completely missing the whole point of that video. Like, I don't even think they read the subtitles because they obviously didn't understand what was going on. Either that or they're just stupid and they just don't understand other people's feelings. They're like robots. Like, this girl had lost everything. She lost a family member. A bomb has just fallen on her tent and left a big crater outside where she's living. She does not feel safe. She does not feel calm. She's not going to talk calm and collected. She's not going to be sweet and calm. She's 11. She's experiencing this kind of thing. She's so young. She's not lived much of her life. And you're telling her that she deserved a slap. No, she does not deserve a slap. She's lost everything. She deserves a hug, not a slap. She's so, like, oh, I just want to go out there and tell these people that there's someone who cares about them, because I feel like no one cares about them. There are very few people who care about this situation, and it's so sad. It's so, so sad, and it just makes me so angry. Lives are more important than land. That needs to be something that people say. Lives are more important than land. Say that to all your friends. Say that. Lives are more important than land. Because it's not at the moment. Land is more important than lives. That's not a good thing. So sharing. Sharing is not a thing right now. Enjoy life. Bye!